morning, good morning. And let's first touch bases and see how we're doing inside. So just pay attention. Pay attention to your body, to the weight. Paying attention to the relation between the head and the lower part, to the spine. Paying attention to the breath, how it moves. Is there space in the body for the breath to move freely in? Pay attention to the mind. And paying specific attention to the separation between awareness of the mind and the mind, the thinking mind. It's not the same at all. Okay, good. And now let's do some movement to harmonize the breath. So let's lift the arms up, inhale, and then exhale and invite the breath to flow into the body and nourish each and every cell. Exhale, and visualize that the breath is like water nourishing everything, every little bit. Again, inhale, connect to the heaven energy and bring it with the breath into the body. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it in. Sit with your mind very clear what you're doing, that you're pulling the energy into the body. Let's lift from the side, the same idea. Connect and bring. Again, from the sides. Make sure that when you're moving the arm, from the sides, you are aware that the movement is in the speed that allows you to feel the energy. And your mind is in the space, in the field. You see, we're missing the essence of life, because we're living in a field that is alive and we're living like there is nothing here. So when you're lifting your arm, pay attention to the field and feel that you're crossing exactly like in the pool, exactly like in the sea. You're crossing the field and you're feeling it. Inhale and then exhale and bring the energy into the body and let it spread inside. Okay, now let's connect to the energy of the earth. Let's pull the energy of the earth into the chest. Inhale. And then let's spread it out and visualize that it goes really big, wide, from the chest out. Exhale. And again, inhale to the chest and spread it out to infinity. Big, 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 big. And down. Inhale and exhale. Spread it big. Wonderful. And then just soft movement from side to side, harmonizing everything. Let the hands, the arms be really free and soft. And then gently let them tap on the kidney behind, on the area of the mid-back, with the back of the hand. Wonderful. And then just move the arm gently from side to side. Again, everything very soft. Like you do the least movement for it to take place. So really soft. In the end of the movement, let the palm stretch from the wrist. Okay, feel the end of the movement, the palm just clicking more. Okay, and then a bit more with a twist backwards. And then again to the front. And then again, like we started, side to side. Beautiful. And we're moving into circles with some massage of the thumb on the buttocks. And reverse. Okay, and we're rotating the pelvis. And reverse. And we're rotating the shoulders, slowly, slowly. And really try to be 100% inside the body. Really bring a lot of awareness to the breath, moving in and filling up the chest with a lot of air. Pay attention to the rotation of the shoulder. And when you take the shoulder up and backwards, bring a lot of air into the chest. Fill it up with a lot of air. And to emphasize and create more space in the end of the movement, up with opening like this and release. Rotate and breathe deep. Okay, let's do the reverse movement and we breathe into the back. So inhale to the back and exhale to the front. Inhale. A lot of air to the upper back. Beautiful. And again from side to side, just to soften and harmonize. Okay, now let's do this both arm big movement. And again, with a lot of strong breathing. And here as well, when we're lifting, we're like this. When we go back, we're down like this. Okay, so we're opening the chest. Try at least to inhale from the nose. If you can, exhale from the nose as well. Okay, and let's reverse. And rotation of the hands, okay? Okay, and let's move faster a little bit, clapping. And backwards, clapping. Good, and shaking a little bit. Shake the whole body. Some sound. Shake, 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 shake. Wonderful. And again, to harmonize, some circles. And opposite. Okay, let's work a little bit with the head and really allow the head to surrender to the gravity. And synchronizing with breath, exhale down, inhale up and back. Let your jaw become very soft. And let's reverse. Wonderful. Back to the center. Let's just take 1 minute again to pay attention, comparing to when we started. How is the breath? How is the mind? How is the alignment of the spine? How is the weight on the feet? Great. Okay, let's shift to one leg. Okay, and let's make some rotation. Slowly try to make the movement bigger and bigger. Open as much as you can backwards. Okay, and let's reverse the movement inwards. Beautiful. Let's shift weight to the other leg, and we go outwards first. And let's change inwards. Okay, good. Okay, let's embrace one knee. Pay attention how you interlacing your fingers and pull it as high as you can towards your chest, balancing. And breathe to the stretch and try to soften. As the body allows, we're pulling more. Okay, let's open. Try to keep balance. Let's twist or cross, sorry, and close. Let's push straight. And let's point back. Release. Just take a minute and observe the difference between the sides. Try to be aware of the whole body, everything affecting everything. So the movement on the right affecting the whole body. Okay, we're shifting weight to the other leg. And let's start by embracing and pulling. Make sure that the pull is not from the shoulders, it's from the elbows. Okay, so we try to keep as much as possible the shoulders relaxed. And we're pulling the leg as close as we can to the chest. Okay, let's open. Always we're fixing our awareness where the tension is and we breathe into that area. We're softening. Let's cross. And let's stretch forward. And let's point backwards. Okay, again, let's release everything. Releasing tension. A bit from side to side. Okay, let's work a little bit on the palms and the wrist. Okay, so we're interlacing like this and we're stretching like that. Okay, stretch and then arch your back. Bring your chin in and breathe deep to the upper back. Release and again, go. Arch. Release and again, inhale deep to the upper back. and release. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, and try to soften your shoulder and really pull the fingers and the wrist or the palm towards your body. Okay, and then we're doing this one. Again, here, try to keep your shoulders soft and all the time stretching the elbow while pulling towards the body. Okay, let's do the other side. And pulling palm and fingers. Try to relax the shoulder. Okay, release and pull this way. Relax the shoulder. Beautiful. Let's just shake everything. Okay. Let's bring the feet closer to each other. Let's interlace the fingers. Two fingers pointing up. Okay, make sure that you're activating your feet really strong. Widen your toes. You feel that the arches of the feet are really activated. Feel them strong. And then lift your kneecaps. Activate your thighs. Activate your pelvic floor, your lower abdomen, your buttocks. So from the pelvis down, you're very, very, very strong. And then you're pushing down to the earth and lifting up to the heaven. Okay, let's collect the core strong. Inhale, and we go down. Okay, try to feel that you keep pushing down from the pelvis. And then breathe to the whole stretch. Open your body with the breath. Okay, to come up, let's first inhale and then exhale, directing the breath into the lower abdomen, lower back. And then we're stretching in the center, again, aiming the arm, the hands, the fingers to infinity. Again, inhale deep, collect the core from the feet, activate strong, and down we go to the other side. Okay, breathe deep, try to open the stretched side and feel that when you're exhaling, the energy spreads there from the feet all the way to the fingers. Okay, to come up, we inhale deep, exhale to the lower abdomen, and lift up, stretching the center and focus on the energy line coming from the earth through the body, crown, fingertips, infinity. And visualize the light shooting with no end. Okay, let's go again to the first side, the same as we did. But this time when we are down, we're opening the chest and looking up. And we want to fill up the chest with a lot of air. Okay, inhale, exhale, push up, stretching the center channel. Inhale, activate again, feet, thighs, pelvic floor, and down we go to other side. And then rotate the chest up and breathe deep, turning your head upwards. Inhale, exhale, lift up, and slowly let's separate the arms and go down into a cross and push the arms really strong from the shoulders out. Okay? And visualize that this Extension happens from the chest, the middle of the chest, and the middle of the upper back. Okay, good. And then we're rotating the hands backwards. We're lowering a little bit to 45 degrees. We're lifting the chin and we're breathing deep, deep to the chest. Release a little bit. And again, arch a little bit and breathe deep to the chest. Push your arms and turn the hands backwards as much as you can. Exhale and release. And then from side to side, just to soften the shoulder joints. Okay, good. Let's again take just a minute and observe what's happening in your system, changing all the time for good. I hope at least mine is beautiful. Very good. Observe the space that your breath has, occupies. Observe the alignment of the spine. Observing the weight distribution on the feet. Observing the relationship between the head and the spine. So maybe you need to bring the chin a bit in, to create alignment. Beautiful. Okay. Let's do some sun salutations. So we're standing in the front. And again, we're starting with power in the feet. We're spreading nicely the toes as wide as you can. Okay. Just 1 minute. I want to show you something. I want to bring something and I'll show you. 1 minute. Okay, look here. This thing, of course, if somebody make you angry, you can use it, but it's not for that. Yeah, it's to wait. You can do beautiful exercise with the stick. And the reason I'm talking about it is because it's very important. Oh, you don't see well, sorry, 1 minute. It's very important that the sole of the feet will be active, that the toes will be active, because we don't use the toes, so we kind of let go of them and they're just hanging there in the end of our feet. But the toes are relating very much to the head and to the brain. Okay? And the feet, again, reflexology relates to the whole body. So it's very, very important that the feet will be active, will be alive, walking barefoot. And if you don't walk barefoot, you can add or do this exercise. Okay, so this is very simple. You take a broomstick, about 20 to 30, 40 centimeters, something like this. And the idea is very simple. Number one, you just roll like this. Like this. Okay? Number two, you turn it and you want to, like this, to press. Wait, I'll do it. You don't see the head, but doesn't matter. So you can see very well what I'm doing. Again, number one, rolling in the center. And when you roll in the center, try to also emphasize the edges. Yes, so I'm going more out and I'm going more in. Okay, very simple. On both feet, of course. Okay, number two, you turn it and you press in this way. And you move a little bit. So there's a pressure and the feet gets this kind of round shape. Okay. Number three, again, the original, you just standing on it, but you're changing position. Chug, 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 chug. In the beginning, it hurts when you just start, but then no problem. Okay? Uh, okay. And then, yeah. Number four, this I like also to activate the toes more. So I'm kind of pressing it in between and I try to lift. So in the beginning, it's of course doesn't work, but then slowly it works very good. Okay, and then we can lift and yeah, like this. Okay, so yeah, I want to recommend because it's very, very helpful and it's good. Okay, this is the stick. So check for some sticks there. And then also you take some soap or anything, yeah, and you want to grab it like this, okay? See slowly, I'm pulling it, click, 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 and then spreading it back out. So this gives and then you can play and hold like this, yeah? Just make it active, make your foot active. Good, we continue. Okay, sorry, a bit higher. Okay, so this all came because of opening the feet. So when you go barefoot and when you do this type of exercise, you have much more awareness that the foot is like a animal. It's like so powerful and so connected to the surface of life, to Mother Earth. It's really like this, very clear. Okay, so we're widening the toes. We try to activate the foot or the feet from all direction. And then we're inhaling the arms from the sides and we're bringing them back together into praying position. And then inhale, arch back. Exhale, we go down. Stay for a minute and allow the torso to sink down gently. Breathing to the hamstrings and let them soften behind. Make sure that again you're activating feet, thighs, pelvic floor, abdominals. So always tightening a little bit the pelvic floor, always. Okay, we're shifting weight to the left. We're lifting the right leg and try to stay like this and lift as high as possible. Good. Then let's step, a big step backwards. And we're ending up in the runner pose. Okay, make sure that here your pelvis are low, aiming the front knee to 90 degrees. And here we want to to stretch the front left knee away from the right heel. And we don't want the pelvis to shift as a result. We want to keep the pelvis in the same place. And then we want to feel that we're elongating the tailbone and the crown as well. Good. From here, we're joining both feet into the plank. And we again activating the core strong. Let's lift one leg and make circles, keeping the body flat parallel to the floor. Reverse both direction and let's change to the other foot and reversing. Good. Knees down, flattening the toes, push back and exhale. Take a minute here. Stretch your arms really far away while buttocks moving towards the heels. And breathe deep to your back. Okay. Inhale, exhale. Let's slide forward, keeping the buttock high and sliding the chest close to the floor. Then pelvis down, shoulders, hands by the shoulders, elbow close to the body, push up to the cobra, watch your lower back. Make sure that in the cobra, you're pulling your chest forward, you're lifting your head, and you're breathing deep to the pose. Exhale down, toes in, hands a bit backwards, and cobra, cat, and then downward facing dog, starting with the knees bent and lowering one heel and then the other one. Slowly, slowly. Exhale, stretch down. Inhale, change. Exhale, stretch down. Slowly, slowly. Emphasize really the heel down so you feel the stretch in the hamstrings. Okay, and now let's stretch both sides equal. Okay. Before we bringing the left leg forward, we're collecting again the core. Inhale, collect the core and exhale the left forward. Stretch. Inhale and exhale the right forward. Again, let the torso sink down. Inhale, bend the knees, and with arch back, we're lifting up. Let's join the hands above. Interlace the fingers, stretch up and backwards. Arch, watch your back. And bring the arms back into praying position. And down. Observe inwards. Observe the breath. Observe your mind. Observe the sides of the body, the weight. Okay, let's do the other side. Inhale, exhale, praying position. Inhale, lift up and arch back. Exhale, go down. Let the body sink down, upper body, and push your knees back. Make sure that you're activating the core. Okay, let's shift weight a bit to the left leg. Yeah, lift a little bit the right heel and try to emphasize the stretch of the hamstring on the left. Stay there and breathe. Shift weight to the right. Lift the left heel. Keep the pelvis parallel to the floor. Yeah. And then you go down and breathing to the stretch on the right hamstrings. Okay. Lower both heels and allow the body to sink down. Good. Let's shift weight to the right and lift the left leg as high as we can and pause there. Big step backwards and stretch in the runner pose. Inhale, exhale, plank. Okay, and again, let's lift one leg up. Okay, and let's just make circle with that leg, both direction. Make sure that your core is super strong. Change, and let's do it with the other side. Both directions. Beautiful. Okay, Knees down, flattening the toes, pushing into the child pose. Stretch your arm forward and take a deep breath into your back. Open up your back with the breathing. Okay. Hands flat on the floor. And let's move forward, keeping the buttocks high, the chest low, and then reversing. Pelvis down, hands forward, and lifting to the cobra. Make sure your shoulder goes backwards and your chest is opening up. Go down. Toes in, hands a bit back, and again, pushing a little bit through the cobra, through the cat, into downward facing dog. Again, starting with bent knees and lowering one heel down strong, another heel down strong, alternating. Okay, now let's keep both down, both heels down, and breathe to the pose. Good. From here, let's inhale deep and exhale the left leg forward. Let's lower the knee down, the right knee, flattening the toes, and let's push the upper body up, interlacing the fingers. Okay? Let's open the shoulders and push the arms as far as we can from the body. Start to arch and go down. Lift the chin and breathe deep to the chest. Inhale, exhale, release the arms, and let's move down and stretch. Yeah, we want to activate again the hamstrings, so we're stretching forward. Okay, good. Let's come forward a bit. Let's bring the back toes in and lift the back knee. Okay, and let's do a twist. So we're keeping the right hand down and we're opening. Yeah, try to keep the front knee in 90 degrees. Make sure that you're activating your core. So the center of the body is very strong. Inhale, exhale. We go down and let's drop the back heel. Inhale, exhale, push to warrior number 2. Okay, let's go down and let's go straight into the triangle. So we're stretching the front knee and we go down to the triangle. Make sure the upper arm is straight, forming a line with the lower arm. Okay, from here we're closing back down again. Inhale, exhale, close, and then bending the front knee, and again into downward facing dog. And lowering both heels down and just posing in that pose, breathing deep. Inhale, exhale. Let's rest for a minute in the child pose, stretching the arms, breathing deep to the back and relaxing. Okay, let's inhale up again. Let's bring the right leg forward. And let's repeat on this side. So first thing, we want to lower the pelvis, push the upper body, Interlace the fingers behind, and we start to go down as we're opening the chest. Pay attention to everything, okay? Pay attention to the opening of the chest, the breathing into the chest. Okay, inhale, exhale, releasing. Let's stretch the front knee and activate the hamstrings and just breathe to the pose. Try to keep as much as possible the feet and the toes touching the floor, if possible, of course. If not, doesn't matter. Recognize exactly the stretch and breathe to it so the body can soften deeper and deeper into the pose. Okay, let's come forward again. Let's lift the back knee, bring the toes in, and let's do a twist. Keep both legs very powerful, pushing from the center out into the floor. Okay, we close, balance your body, drop the back heel, inhale deep, and lift the body into warrior number 2. Okay, very strong feet and legs, very powerful core. Yes, so the lower abdomen is very powerful. You feel that from there you're pushing. Okay, from here, let's move into the triangle. So inhale deep, exhale, stretch the front knee, elongate far away, and go down, and the other arm goes up, ideally in one line with the bottom arm. The breath goes to the whole body. Okay, we're closing. We're lifting the back heel. Okay, and from here we go again to downward facing dog. And from here we're going down to rest a bit deeper, bringing the feet together, opening the knees apart, and then sinking in between the legs. Yeah, allow the chest to sink down, bringing the hands close to the body, and then just relaxing completely. Breathing and softening, breathing and softening. Okay, let's help the body lift up. And let's sit for a minute in the diamond pose. And again, just take a minute to pay attention to alignment. Pay attention to the weight between both sides. Okay. Let's sit with straight leg. And let's activate the abdominals. Okay, once we are here with very powerful core, we're lifting one leg, and then we're lifting the other leg. Strong core. Let's repeat. Inhale, exhale, stretch. Down, inhale, exhale, stretch the other one. Down. Let's bring the feet together. Drop the knees and elongate in between the legs, far, far away. And breathe to the pose. If you want, you can hold your toes and just pull the body down while keeping the knees away. Inhale, exhale gently, arch the back backwards. And again, let's activate. This time, let's try, first of all, activating the core, and then we're lifting both legs as high as we feel comfortable. Then we go down. And this time, let's stretch the leg straight. Pull the buttocks out. Okay? Support both sides. Arch a little bit. And we're lifting the left leg as high as we feel comfortable. Down the right. Repeat the left. Again, the right. Okay? And then slowly, slowly, we're walking forward. Always make sure that the core is activated. Walking forward. And then placing the hands on the legs or on the toes. And then just breathe and let the body soften into the pose. Okay. Inhale, exhale, arch, and lift. Good. Let's again bend the knees. And let's repeat again one more time this sequence. So first we're activating core and we're stretching both legs. Try to soften your mind, although the body works strong. Okay, we go down. Let's place the hands both sides. Let's stretch the legs. And again, let's lift one leg at a time. Inhale, exhale the left as high as you can. Down, inhale, exhale the right. Down, and again forward. Once you establish in the pose, awareness goes to the area that is stretching. And with the breath, with the awareness, you're softening it. Inhale, exhale, arch back. And then let's lie on the back. Embrace the knees and roll from side to side to massage the back. Let's place the hands on the knees and let's massage by circulating both knees together, both direction. Wonderful. Let's open the arms in a cross and let's just drop the knee, both knees to the right and place the right hand over the left knee while turning the head to the other side. Making sure that you're keeping the left arm shoulder level. Inhale, exhale, lift up, and let's do the other side, dropping both knees to the other direction. Head goes to the opposite direction and supporting the right knee with the left hand. Breathing and relaxing into the pose. Inhale, exhale, come up. And again, make some circles, both knees together. Great. Let's stretch the legs. And let's just wiggle the body a little bit to soften tension. Okay, let's take a few minutes and relax, and then we'll sit up and do some breathing exercise. So make sure that you are bringing your shoulder blades underneath, so the chest is a bit rounded and open. That your chin goes inwards. The arms are a bit away from the body, the hands facing upwards. And the same with the legs, so they're a bit open, relaxing outwards. And let's take a deep breath and become aware that the breath is moving into the whole body, irrigating the whole body. All the way to the toes, all the way to the fingers, to the head, everywhere. And then when we exhale, we're softening, we're relaxing. Again, deep breath to the whole body. And then exhale and let go. Good. Now let's pay attention to the whole body and pay attention to the touch with the floor. And try to see if there's any difference between left and right. Maybe some parts are higher than others. And consciously try to soften those parts that are a bit higher, so the body will even out on the floor. Bring your awareness to your toes, to your feet. Make sure that they're soft and relaxed. To both lower legs, Again, soft and relax. To the knees, to the thighs. To the pelvic floor and lower and the pelvis, pelvic floor and pelvis. Buttocks are softening. Perineum, genitals, anus, softening. Lower abdomen and abdomen is softening, relaxing. Rib cage and chest is relaxing. Shoulders, arms, hands, fingers, relaxing. The neck and the throat, the chin, the jaw, the tongue, the face, the eyes, the forehead, the cranial bones. And now let's try to have a global awareness of the whole body and try to recognize that the body is vibrating so clearly that you can become aware of it as a whole, like a vibrating being. And then we're shifting the awareness outside the physical body into the aura to acknowledge that it is vibrating as well. And then we're widening even more to acknowledge that the whole creation is an ocean of vibration, which you are part of it. So your real body is everywhere, is everything. And as you're feeling your body vibrating, you can feel the whole creation vibrates because it's your body as well. Okay. Then let's start to awaken the body by gently, gently breathing a bit deeper. Again, breathing to the whole body as a whole. Exhaling, relaxing, gently removing a little bit the toes, the fingers, the arms and the legs. Yeah, wiggling a little bit. Let's bend the knees, embrace the knees and roll on the back a little bit. And then let's turn to one side and just take one or two deep breathing on that side and relax. And then let's help the body to sit up. Okay, and let's do one round of Kapalabhati when we're compressing the lower abdomen. We inhale, we exhale, and we start. Inhale deep, exhale all the air out, bend down, empty, empty. Keep the air out, come halfway, and pump the abdomen on vacuum. Releasing, coming back up, and observing. Okay, let's conclude by chanting Om 3 times. And as we become aware of the infinite ocean of vibration while we're doing the relaxation, also when we're chanting Om, the vibration of the sound is exactly the same as the infinite ocean of sound or vibration. Inhale deep. Let's take a minute of gratitude that we're here together practicing, how blessed we are. And let's visualize that this beautiful energy is shared among all beings on planet Earth and in the whole creation. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day, beautiful week, beautiful life. Gracias.